Let us understand the law of diminishing marginal utility through a numerical example and then a graph. It's there in your textbook. So first, if you look at the table that I'm showing you here, you please watch it here and I'm looking at my textbook. When the consumer is buying, first of all, it is given that the price of the shirt is rupees 600. Now the consumer is buying shirts for himself. When he buys the first shirt, he gets marginal utility of 700 measured in rupees, because when the Cardinal approach, utility can be measured in money terms. Now he buys the second shirt. He's not buying two shirts. The second unit of the shirt, the second shirt. His MU is 650. 650 is still greater than the price, which is 600. Therefore, he will say, I can increase utility by buying more of this shirt. Then he comes to the third unit. When he buys the third shirt, the MU is 600, which is equal to the price. And therefore, he's saying, I'm in equilibrium. I will buy this shirt. At this point also, I will buy this shirt. Now, the fourth unit of the shirt is priced at 500. Sorry, is priced at 600, but the MU is 500. Now, the price of the shirt is more than the marginal utility that this person is getting by buying this shirt. He's going to say, I'll maximize utility by buying lesser of the shirt. Then, as you see, MU has started falling beyond that also. In the fifth unit of the shirt, the MU is 350. So equilibrium is where marginal utility is equal to the price of the commodity. That is very clear. So this table is clear. The table has to be explained by saying this. MU of X is greater than P of X. He continues buying more. MU of X equal to P of X. He stops buying shirts after that. MU of X is less than PX. He will not buy any more shirts from that point. Now, and equilibrium point is the MU is equal to PX. Now you look at the diagrammatic explanation. On the y-axis, they have given the MU or the price of the commodity, and on the x-axis, they've given the units that the consumer is buying of that commodity. Now, if you look at it, the price line is a straight line, just to show you where the P is, okay? Where the P and the units of the shirt, that is the MU and the number of shirts bought, where the price and the MU are equal, which is at 3 units of the shirts, is where the consumer is in equilibrium. In the part of that MU curve above E, the marginal utility of that commodity, that curve lies above the price. So MU is greater than P. He will continue buying more shirts, so it will come downwards. Because when you buy more shirts, you move rightwards on the x-axis. At E, MU is equal to P. So therefore, he's going to say, I'm satiated here. This is my equilibrium point. Below P, the marginal utility of the curve is falling as he buys more shirts. So MU of the shirt is less than the price of the shirt. And he's going to stop buying shirts, or buy lesser shirts, but MU is falling. So the MU curve is downward sloping. At the equilibrium, MU is equal to the price. Above the equilibrium, MU of the commodity is greater than the price. Below equilibrium, MU of the commodity is less than the price. So it is important to understand this diagrammatically as well as with an example and know that E is the equilibrium point. So in the exam, you will have an MCQ question or an applied question, a box asking you to explain, or a diagram asking you to explain, or asking you to explain it with a table and diagram. So all the options you should know. If you have any questions, just message me on my Insta handle here and I will definitely explain it to you or make a reel just to explain your concept, especially for you, mentioning your name in the reel title as a credit that you asked this question and I made this reel for you. So connect on Insta and let's study together. See you in the next hack, kids. Utility carries on.